Good morning everybody, welcome into Spirit of Life Alchemy. Today is Friday the 9th of February 2024 and it is a new moon in Aquarius today. This is your morning message. We have some astrology. We have the moon in Aquarius all day. It's going to form a square to Jupiter in Taurus, then a sextile to Chiron in Aries, then another square, this time to Uranus in Taurus, and then finally here in the UK at something like 5 to 11 tonight, it's going to conjunct the Sun in Aquarius for the new moon. So today there's support for healing and for liberation as a clear vision of our future self emerges and we're able to connect directly with it. And this will help to initiate a new beginning, a new start as we go into the new year, the Chinese New Year. And yeah, it's like leaving the past behind and stepping into the future. So let's do some cards and see what the cards want to tell us. I don't know why I'm laughing at myself. I'm a bit... Maybe because I'm a bit bonkers. Okay, so we're going to use the guide deck and going to use the Wild Unknown Tarot today. As I'm doing this reading on Thursday the 8th, it's snowing outside. It's been snowing all morning. It's starting to settle. I love the snow. I especially used to love it when I had my German Shepherds. Oh my God, we used to have such fun out in the snow, playing snowballs, rolling around in the snow. And then when we came home, I'd make them a bowl of hot sweet tea and they used to warm their little paws up and they used to love it even more then. They used to get so excited opening the front door and there's snow there. They loved it as well. Okay, so anyway, back to today's reading, or tomorrow's reading. This is for the 9th, Friday the 9th of February. So what do we need to know? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Okay, so on the bottom we have remembrance. It's actually still daylight while I'm doing my readings. Resurfacing of past feelings and emotions. Okay, so what are we letting go of just before we enter the energy of the full moon? Then we have Goddess of Creation, Transformation, Creativity and Wholeness. That's what we're making space for by clearing out all the old. Creating in the new cycle. And winter's end. Regeneration, rebirth, positive outcome. Okay, so it does really feel like we're just drawing a line under the past, the winter, and moving into this new beginning. Not just, in bulk 2024, but also with Pluto now in Aquarius, it feels like really future focused. So let's do some tarot and see what the tarot wants to tell us. Also, when I've done this reading, I will be doing the new moon in Aquarius reading, shadow reading. So have a look at that. So what do we need to know? What do we need to know for Friday the 9th of February 2024? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? So where we find ourselves, justice. Nice. Going into the past, we've got the Three of Cups. We've got the Five of Wands. We've got the Ten of Wands. And we've got the Four of Cups. We've got the Ten of Swords. But then we've got the Four. So we're definitely letting something go, letting a lot of things go. The Four. And then we've got the Seven of Swords. Okay, underneath we've got the Nine of Wands, we've got the Daughter of Wands, we've got the Hermit, got the Four of Pentacles, the Son of Swords, the Son of Wands, the Eight of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, the Mother of Cups, the Two of Cups, and Temperance. Okay, the Six of Cups, the Sun, and the Ace of Cups. Oh my God. Okay, right. So, Death, the Father of Cups, the Lovers, the Devil, Four of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. And what was that one? Oh my God, we could just keep going here. Oh my God. Okay, these could come out as well. There's a lot going on beneath the surface. I'm just going to put those over there. I'm just going to put these over here. Okay. And talk about these as part of a larger picture. We're just over halfway between winter solstice, the very depths of the subconscious, of the dark, of winter, on our way to spring equinox, when we step back into the light. We've just been through Imbolc, which means in the belly. So there's lots of things going on beneath the surface, and I think that's why we've got so many cards coming out at this new moon, because there is just so much that we're not seeing at the moment, but is happening just out of sight, out of mind, in the subconscious. And I'm getting the sense that it's important for us to talk about that and just see the bigger picture. Okay, so let's start and see where we are. So where we find ourselves today, we've got the Justice card. Okay, this can be karmic readjustment, it can be the truth being revealed, justice being served. Okay, what's going into the past? We've got this Three of Cups, but with this card it always gives me a sense of sunset, celebrating who you've been in the past, celebrating you, that the sun's now setting on the old self that's got you to this point. Okay, beneath us we've got the Five of Wands. So the Five of Wands can be struggle and strife, competition, annoyances. This is our foundation. And just a sense of things being out of sorts, and it's like sweating the small stuff for me, the Five of Wands. Okay, you know those little annoyances that just make you go, "Ugh," you get that little anger come up, that little spark of annoyance. That's the Five of Cups for me, sorry, the Five of Wands for me. So just be aware that that is happening. Why it's happening, I think, is because the message from Spirit, the card above, is the Ten of Wands here. We're overburdened. We've taken on too much. We're trying to do too much. We're trying to do everything for ourselves and for everybody else. We're saying yes when we want to say no. And really, we just need to simplify. we just need to say, do you know what, I'm not doing that anymore. Okay, because it's sapping our energy, it's drinking us dry, and we're getting caught up in it. Okay, we're not seeing the magic in life. And I'm saying that because then we're moving on to the Four of Cups. Okay, we've got a rat here. Okay, but for me, the Four of Cups, you've got the person sat under the tree with the 3 cups in front of them, and they're sort of, they're caught up in the mundane, they're caught up in these minor annoyances and the small stuff that irritates you. And because of that, they're feeling overburdened, and it's just all too much, and they can't see the magic of life. They can't see the cosmic hand coming in with the Ace of Cups, going, there you go, fill yourself up, love yourself. You are loved, we love you, love yourself. You know, spirit supporting us. We can't see that because we've just got all this stuff going on. Okay, so the clarifiers, straight into the Ten of Swords. It's too much. We need to let it all go. Okay, the way to the new beginning is to drop all that stuff and just set an intention with yourself and saying, I'm not doing that shit no more. Okay, because when we do that, it opens up the new. Okay, the Fool here, a new little chick on a spring branch. It says it all, doesn't it? That's where we are, where we're going. Although outside, although the magpies have just started up, having a little cawing competition. It's been really quiet here all morning with the snow, but now they're coming out. I haven't seen any little birds out in the garden. They've been just recently. They've been really chirpy as well, and it's been all over. Loving spring. They're staying in their beds today. Anyway, distractions. So new beginnings. Then we've got the Seven of Swords. Okay, so we've got the 6 swords up here. And we've got this fox down the bottom, laying on top of this sword with one eye open. Keep things close to your chest at the moment. It's not time to share stuff with the world yet. It's not time, you know, that I think that time comes when we get into March, when we get to spring equinox and we come into the light. At the moment, we're still gestating, germinating. It's all in the belly. It's all in the subconscious still, yet we're thinking about it, mulling it over, finding which way we want to go. Okay, so that's what's going on consciously. Let's dive into the subconscious. So the first card we've got is the Nine of Wands. Okay, we've got these wands, the 9 wands, making a ladder going up to the moon. Okay, and it's like sort of the worst is behind us. We're climbing out of the darkness and going towards the light. Okay, we can start taking our defences down as we get higher up here. With that, we've got the Daughter of Wands, the Page of Wands, a little spark of inspiration. Okay, a little idea coming in, a little something that excites you. Okay, with the Hermit. So it's still very much internal. It's still that light within, that wisdom within, that little flicker of a flame, lighting up the void. Okay, lighting up the belly. Okay, so let's just nurture it there for the time being. Okay, whilst we get all the mechanics, all the coins, all set up and balanced, and this card just always makes me think of like God, what they're called. I just want to say belts, but you know, in mechanical engines and things like that, and everything's got to have the right torque and everything. Otherwise, you know, the wheels are going to come off the cart, or you know, one of the belts is going to come loose and everything's going to go over. we need to make sure, we need to keep it close to our chest until all of this is in place. Okay, but we can still aim for the stars. We've got the Sun of Wands here, which is mutable fire, which is Sagittarius. Okay, we've got, it's all in here, it's all in here. We can make our little, set our intentions towards our goals, but we can still keep it to ourselves. We don't have to share it with anybody yet. Let's just grow it. Little seedlings. Okay, and then we've got the Eight of Wands here. Swiftness and things changing quickly, an epiphany that comes in, that just sparks. From that little spark, it's like sort of it gets electrified. Okay, then we've got the Six of Pentacles here. Reciprocity, give and take. Maybe maybe as this is happening, you maybe share with somebody just on the low down, very quiet, somebody that you trust, maybe for a little bit of feedback, maybe a little bit of financial help if that's what you need. Okay, but the reciprocity. And then we've got the Mother of Cups, the Queen of Cups here. Fixed water. This is Scorpio energy. This is diving into the subconscious, having a little wander around, seeing what treasures are there buried in the shadows. Okay, the Queen of Cups is very, very good of that. She sees the little sparks of inspiration there in the void. Okay, because she sees in the dark. Then we've got the Two of Cups, connecting to what you love, so that you can take out and do what you love. Okay, with the Temperance card, creating magic, the blending of opposites. This is alchemy. Okay, fire and water, heart and soul. Okay, Two of Cups. What is it that fills you up, heart and soul? Find that balance, that connection, because that is part of the divine timing. Okay, when we get to that point, then things change. Takes us through a portal, the Four of Wands. Oh, right, sorry, I'm coming at the wrong end. Let me just take those back. Let's go from the bottom. Okay, so after the Temperance card, we've got the Mother of Swords, the Queen of Swords, fixed air, which is Aquarius energy, the new visions, the clarity, intelligence, intellect, the power of the mind to visualize all of this, discernment, getting rid of what it doesn't serve, and doing the work, the Eight of Pentacles. Little spider at the centre of your web, sensing what's going on, what's coming, what's going. And then strength, connecting to your inner strength, your courage, your confidence to take this out into the year. This is another thing that you need in place. You need the courage and the confidence of the solar plexus. Are there anything in your solar plexus that's blocking that? Okay, the Mother of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, fixed earth. This is Taurus energy, sensing into the new cycle. Again, you know, the Queen of Pentacles, she doesn't rush, she waits on divine timing. She knows it's all going to happen. There is no rush. Working with nature, too early in the year, we're still in the dark half of the year. Okay, the Queen of Pentacles knows all of this because she's deeply connected with the earth. Okay, then we've got the Nine of Pentacles, self-love, self-worth, self-value, independence, self-confidence. Okay, with the High Priestess, tuning in to our higher self. Okay, so we're grounding into this knowing. We're tuned into our higher self. We have the confidence to know that it's all going to come together. And not being afraid to be that light in the dark, having good boundaries, and standing up for yourself, the Seven of Wands, leading us to the Ten of Pentacles, you know, creating this, ultimately what we all want to create, the stability, the safety, the security, the prosperity, the abundance. A message that I'm getting through is it all comes from a regulated nervous system, being in rest and digest rather than fight and flight. Okay, so time to do some healing. The Four of Swords here. Okay, with the third eye, our visions. And the Father of Wands, cardinal fire, Aries, I am sovereign, I am that I am. And the Emperor, okay, self-mastery, being organised, being focused, having a plan. Okay, this feels like all this in the subconscious, this is all the stuff we need to get into place before we can take this thing out into the world. Okay, with the Mother of Wands, fixed fire, this is Leo energy. Okay, connected to your creativity, to your solar plexus. With the Empress, connecting us to our heart. Power without love leads to abuses of power. We need the heart chakra and the solar plexus chakra working together in harmony, using power with love and from a place of love. Okay, with the Five of Pentacles, make sure you're feeding yourself. Okay, we've all seen roses like this. We've all had roses like this where it's like they've not even opened up and the heads are sagging. You put a little bit of sugar water in, or you know, plant food into their water, into the vase, and they suck up all that nutrients, and their head comes up and they bloom and flower. We're just the same. Okay, making sure we're getting our nourishment, making sure we're rooted down, we're connected to our ancestors, to our enlightened ancestor lines and things like that, drawing up their wisdom, their power, their support. Okay, so that we can shine. Shine our little souls out into the world. There may be past life work to do, there may be ancestral healing to do, a bit of soul retrieval. Okay, these are all the things to do while you're waiting. Filling your cup up, the Ace of Cups here. Okay, letting go of that no longer serves, the Death card. With the Father of Cups, the King of Cups, that cardinal water, Cancer energy, going with the ebbs and the flows of your intuition, of your emotions, being connected to your emotions without being overly attached to them. Okay, coming into balance to connect to what you love. Okay, we've had the Two of Cups out here. Now we're going big. The Lovers, being balanced within your masculine and your feminine, your Emperor and your Empress. And making the decision, you know, what is it that you love? What are you going to take out there? Letting go of the critical negative voice that holds you back and stops you. Okay, with the Four of Pentacles, then we pass through the portal. Not the Four of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, the 1111 portal card. When all this, when we've done all of this, when we've got all this working for us, you know, the portal opens at the right time. Okay, so there's a lot going on. There's a lot for us to do. I hope you were taking notes to remind yourself. But yeah, it's all going on under the surface. Okay. And we get it all right so that when we get to spring equinox and we come into the light, you know, then, you know, we've done all the inner work so that sort of we're ready. Okay, let's just have an Art of the Sacred Wheel card. Just looking at all those cards. I think it's about half the deck there come out. So let's see, what do we need to know? What do we need to know for Friday, the 9th of February 2024? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? What do we need to know? Another message I've just got through looking at the cards out in the consciousness is, don't get annoyed by all this work to be done. Okay, it's about being willing to be led, to be shown, to step up and do the work. Okay. And we've got number 16, balance. Tend your own garden. Okay, preparing your soil, clearing the land. Do you need to put some mulch down? Do you need to, weed the garden? What do you need to do so that your garden grows when the time is right? Well, that's a message and a half, isn't it, for the new moon in Aquarius? So I'm going to leave it there. I will be back in a minute with the actual new moon in Aquarius reading. But I hope you've enjoyed this reading. I hope it's resonated for you. As always, if it has, please, 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 from the bottom of my heart, do like, share and subscribe to the channel. Click on the wiggly bell wherever it is for notifications when I'm doing readings. If you'd like a personal reading from me, email me at the email address below this video in the description box.